like they're getting it under control more and more. They're getting it more and more under control. So I think that's a problem that's going to go away, but we lost almost 1,000 points yesterday on the market, and that's something, things like that happen where, and you have it in your business all the time, had nothing to do with you. It's an outside source that nobody would have ever predicted. If you go back 6 months or 3 months ago, nobody would have ever predicted. But let's see, I think it's going to be under control, and I think I can speak for our country. For our country is under control. But again, we do business with a lot of other countries. We take care, we work with other countries. We want other countries to be happy, healthy, and well. They've got to be happy, healthy, and well. It's very simple. And so let's see how it all works out, but I think it's going to work out fine. I hope so. We're working very hard. We're spending a tremendous amount of money also on, we just asked for $2.5 billion on getting everything ready just in case something should happen, and also helping other nations that really aren't equipped to do it. So with that, it's an honor to be with you, and if you'd like to ask some questions and find out how much you should invest in the United States of America, I'll tell you exactly where to invest and how to invest. We just did a lot of business with India where they're buying $3 billion worth of helicopters, great helicopter. We have helicopters we make the best military equipment in the world by far. And, the Prime Minister actually said if you were president 30 years ago, would have all your equipment. But they started buying many years ago from another nation and others, and now they're starting to buy from us. So that's an honor. But we're up to a pretty high number. We'll be up very quickly to a pretty high number. And we do make by far the best, and they want to have the best. So that's what we do. So thank you all very much. If the press wants to stay for a couple of questions, we're going to be having a news conference at 5 o'clock. So you can go to that, or you can stay and hear some of these questions from truly some of the greatest business leaders anywhere in the world. Now, if you'd like to I could do this, Steve. I could read the book for you, and we could have a beautiful little speech. It will take 5 minutes, and you'll fall asleep, but they might find it interesting. I don't know about them, but you guys have heard it before. But please, if you have any questions, please. Anybody? Okay, let's go home. Boy, we must have done a very good job if you'd have. Do you want to say something about the energy business?
Yes, sir.
Please.
We're doing great, sir. My name is Dan Bruyette. I have the privilege of serving in the United States. I'm the president. As his Secretary of Energy, we had great conversations here in India with my counterpart, Minister Pradhan. I expect that in the very near future we're going to have some new energy deals.
Yeah.
And so far,
sounds nice. Sounds like a Trump rally, actually. We're actually saying hello to the embassy people as soon as we finish.
Mr. I'll just end with this. In the last 2 years, we've seen a remarkable uptick in the purchases of U.S. oil and gas by India. And when the president was elected in 2017, that number was approximately 25,000 barrels per day of crude oil. It is now over 250,000 barrels per day, a tenfold increase. And we expect it's
going up.
To get better from here.
It's going up very, very rapidly. Thank you very much, Dan. Really great job. Where is Robert? Yes, please.
Why some of these companies have decided to invest in the United States to make big manufacturing.
Okay, good. Would anybody like to say? Go ahead, please.
कोई इस पर कुछ कहना चाहता है तो वो बोल सकता है.
Yep.
Let me start by following instructions. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you for making the picture.
Good.
And our group has 10 different companies in the United States. We have annual revenues of close to $22 billion. And we have manufacturing plant in
Great job, yeah.
And then we have a chemicals plant in Wyoming. And we employ about 42,000 people. And your tax reforms is exceptionally very, very important.
So which to you was more important, the tax cuts, we did massive tax cuts, or the regulation cuts?
या फिर रेगुलेशन में
Because I've had a lot of people in your positions running the biggest companies in the world saying the tax cuts are very important, but the regulation cuts may have been more important.
The regulation cuts are more important not to start new businesses.
Right.
For example, new business we have some issues, which we represent that we have resolved now. And we run a very large IT company as well in the United States. And we are building skills. We are trying to work with Ivanka.
Right.
We want to try and skill 1 million people to wear a space.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you. That's
ये
great.
बहुत अहम है, शुक्रिया।
I heard that you were doing that, and I really
मैंने
appreciate it.
सुना
and
कि आप ये
Marco
कर रहे हैं, मैं इसकी
appreciates it.
तारीफ करूंगा।
You know, she started off, she wanted to get 500,000 people jobs. And if you know her,
आप
within
5
about 2
से
weeks, she
ज्यादा
had that
नौकरी
one
मैंने
done.
सुना है 2 हफ्तों
And I
में,
think you're up to over 15 million people being
और
trained by
15 मिलियन लोगों
great
की
companies.
का
Some
प्रशिक्षण
great
हुआ है
companies.
कंपनी की ओर
Walmart was
से।
very much instrumental in some of the companies in this room. Yeah.
कुछ कंपनियां ऐसा कर रही हैं और ये
So it's up to 15. And I don't think government
ठीक
can
है।
teach jobs like that. In other words, you teach something and it's complex stuff. Government is not equipped to do that. We could put all the money we want into
सरकार
government
इस
to do
तरीके
it.
से काम नहीं कर
They're
सकती,
just
आप
not
जिस तरह से
equipped to
पैसा
do it.
लगा सकते हैं।
So thank you very much. It's
शुक्रिया आप
fantastic.
सभी का।
Great story. Thank you.
ये एक अच्छी कहानी
Yes, sir.
है, एक अच्छी मिसाल है।
You talk about regulations, so I
Right.
do want to confirm that in 2017, we put up the first automotive assembly plant in Southeast Michigan in 25 years.
Right, that's right.
Making off-road
Yeah.
utility vehicles. And the speed with which we could set up the company, to get operations going, we have not experienced anywhere in the world. So we've invested about $1 billion, and right now we're in the shortlist of the bid for the United States Postal Service new delivery van, a decision which
Good.
will come up by the end of the year. If that comes through, we're going to very happily put in another $1 billion and employ about 2,000 people.
Very good. You've done a great job. So when are the bids due? When are they due?
We are told sometime around August.
How many vans is it that you'd be making?
About 180,000.
Wow. That's a big business, isn't
ये
it?
एक बड़ा व्यापार है, ये बहुत अच्छा है।
Vans are actually, they're the right-hand drive.
Right, that's right.
Diesel. So guess who makes right-hand drive diesel vehicles? Well, that's all Indian automakers.
Yeah.
That's why we're bidding.
Good. Well, good luck.
आपको मेरी शुभकामनाएं।
That's
आपको मेरी
Yes, sir,
शुभकामनाएं।
please.
My name is part of
Yeah, it's good.
We've invested almost $500 million in the pharmaceuticals, very sophisticated things like nuclear medicine, allergy. We are present in 22 states with almost 2,000 people. And the other thing that we are doing is starting drug discovery in America for oncology. That's a biotech venture for new drugs, especially for therapy.
Right, sure.
Very limited drugs available.
Right.
So my question to you is, mainly on the healthcare side, how do you see companies like ours coming in from India,
Yeah.
setting up manufacturing plants in the States?
All right. Healthcare is very important to the Republican
स्वास्थ्य
Party.
सेवा सेक्टर बहुत
We haven't been talking
महत्वपूर्ण
about
है।
it. We've been doing. We got rid of the individual mandate, which was a disaster in Obamacare, which you really
ओबामा
ended
केयर की अगर मैं बात करूं तो बहुत ही खराब था।
the shell of Obamacare and really running it well. I had a choice. I could run it well or I could run it poorly. Then everybody would be upset and they'd blame
हर कोई इसे स्वीकार
President
करेगा।
Obama.
जब राष्ट्रपति
To run it well.
ओबामा ने शुरू किया था
Terminate it.
और जब मैंने इसे खत्म किया और इसमें बहुत अच्छी हेल्थ सेवाओं को शुरू किया गया।
Single payer, when you look at what Bernie Sanders and others want to
अगर
do,
आप उसके मापदंडों को देखते
it will
हैं,
never work because they're never going to be able to do it. It's not going to work. Number one. Number two, it's not going to be good.
दूसरा,
even if it did work. And it's totally
अगर ये काम नहीं कर रहा था और ये काम करता है
for
तो
you would be a big problem.
तो एक बड़ी
And I
समस्या
happen to
खड़ी कर
think I've
सकता
been
है।
pretty good at markets. The fact that they
ये
are
एक
even
सच्चाई है कि
looking like they're in the hunt,
अगर
I
आप
think drives our stock market down. Now, when we win
बाजार से इसे देखें तो
re-election, I think we will. When we win, I think the market's going to go up like it's going to be like a rocket ship, like last time, but even more so. I think the fact that the Democrats are so radical,
मुझे
so
लगता
out
है
of
कि
control,
डेमोक्रेट्स बहुत ही
they honestly don't know what they're doing. You see what's
तर्कसंगत
happening.
नहीं है इसमें।
They want to tell you about healthcare.
वो
and
ये
yet they
बताना
can't
चाहते
count
हैं कि
their own
health sector
votes.
की
In
बात-
fact, now they're even saying that if you look at Nevada,
अगर आप उसको
that's all messed up with the vote count, and some of them are questioning the votes. But certainly Iowa was—I've never seen anything like it, and I've been watching politics for a long time.
मैं लंबे वक्त से
Been
अगर इसे
involved.
देखूं ये ठीक नहीं और लंबे वक्त से राजनीति को मैं देख रहा हूं।
Never seen anything like it. So, but I think the fact that
मुझे ये लगता है कि
there's an election coming up, I think
चुनाव नजदीक आ रहे हैं और आप बहुत से लोग ये सोचते हैं कि चुनाव
because what we've done for jobs and for the
जीतने के लिए हो रहा है,
military,
लेकिन नौकरियों का सृजन
for healthcare, what we've
और हेल्थ सेक्टर की बात की जाए तो
including giving
बहुत विश्वसनीय है।
Obamacare at a far less.
ओबामा केयर से के मुकाबले बेहतर है।
But look at all of the things that we've done,
जो भी
rebuilding our
चीजें
military,
की गई हैं,
tax cuts in history, regulation cuts,
चाहे वो
that brought all
regulation
these people.
cuts
That's
की
why
बात
you're
की
in the
जाए,
United States, and then you're very happy and you're going in with
और
more.
लोग इससे खुश
I
हैं.
think until the election is over,
और मुझे लगता है जब चुनाव
and it's not
खत्म
just
होंगे,
Bernie Sanders, it's others too. I think if people thought that there was a real chance of them getting it really is going to keep the market down. Now the market's been up
अगर
70, 80, 90% depending on
70-80% बाजार ऊपर जाता है तो
about 16 different definitions, but the country's been incredible. It had one bad day.
और ये देश विश्वसनीय है.
Futures are up today.
और
But if you look at
भविष्य बेहतर अगर
what
आप
we've done in terms
देखें
of,
जो कुछ किया गया है,
percentage, even taking 1,000 points off, the numbers are incredible.
तो 1000 अंक ऊपर
The
गया और
other
ये
side had
अविश्वसनीय
gotten
नंबर
it, I
है.
think it would have been 50 or 60 points down from where it was. Because the big thing again, these regulations.
अगर ये 50 से 60 अंक नीचे जाता है तो
you are being strangled.
तो रेगुलेशन कट की वजह से होगा.
Dakota Access Pipeline,
चाहे वो
48,000 jobs.
अच्छी पाइपलाइन की बात हो, नौकरियों के सृजन की बात हो,
Nothing was getting done. Nothing was going to be built. It would take you 20 years to get a highway approved, a small highway.
मुझे लगता है
20
कि
years to get a roadway approved.
20 साल से इसकी
And it
से
was
आकलन होना
out of control.
चाहिए.
We have that way down. That number is way, way down. And they may not get approved because if it doesn't work from a safety standpoint or an environmental standpoint,
चाहे
we don't want
पर्यावरण
to
के
get it
मापदंडों
approved
से
either. We're
देखा
not going
जाए,
to let them have
सुरक्षा
it
के
approved.
मापदंडों से देखा जाए तो
Taking 2 years, and we're trying to get it down to less than that.
हमने इसे बहुत बेहतर किया
At
है.
least you're going to find. How about working on something for 21 years, and you find out that it just got rejected? So half of your working life, of course, nowadays with people retiring so early, it's more than half, right? But half
जो
of
कुछ
your
करने की
working life, you're
कोशिश की
trying
गई
to
है
get an
वो
approval.
आधे से ज्यादा
And then
हासिल किया
after
गया.
20 or 21 years, they reject you. We reject 3-2. That
20
happens.
से
That
ज्यादा
happens.
सालों
So,
तक नकारा गया है.
we've done a real job. But I think that, frankly,
हमने
until the
बेहतर
election is
काम
over,
किया है.
our market, it's phenomenal. But our market
और
will jump thousands
हमारा
and thousands
बाजार
of points if I win.
अप्रत्याशित तरीके से दिखा रहा
If I
है,
don't
जिस
win,
तरह का
you'll
इसमें
see
उछाल
things
आया है.
like you've never seen before.
इससे पहले ये नहीं देखा गया.
Okay. Anybody else? Yes, sir. Please.
कोई और इस पर कुछ कहना चाहता है?
Great. Yeah. I actually follow you guys, you know, what you're investing.
Thank you very much for clearing the Keystone Pipeline.
Yep.
That was a big thing. Immediately he wants to become the president.
Right.
And all the pipes are manufactured in the US.
That's
And
right.
it's a big thing.
That was one of the things I said, right?
जो
I put a little
ये
note
वो चीजों
in
में से एक है जो मैंने
handwriting.
कहा.
You have to make the pipe in the USA, right? On the bottom. They said, sir, this will take 2 weeks to get. I said, no, it doesn't. You have to. Now, we had a little problem because they already bought the pipe, right? And that was a little bit, you know, unfair to them, I thought. So we had to sort of let them do what they had to do. But they had bought much of the pipe. And Dakota Access Pipeline was already built, except for
एक
the one
अच्छी एक्सेस
river area.
पाइपलाइन